live. Am I streaming? I don't know. Let's go ahead and take a look. Practice, 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 practice. It looks like we are live. Fantastic. We need to edit this. This isn't a Kickstarter call to action. This is live practice. Maybe, if you let me type. Wowzers, this is pretty slow. There we go. Live practice. If I spelled that right, nobody's here yet. Let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, for anybody jumping in and out, wondering what's going on here, basically all we're doing is we're testing our internet. We have 4 views. I don't know if that means anything, but yeah, we're just testing our internet, making sure that everything we have. We want to start doing lives once a month, maybe twice a month. I don't know. Once we get back into it, we'll really figure out. No, I do not wish to exit. Okay, now what we normally do is we bring up our phone, because it's not showing me anything on here. Maybe doing it through OBS is causing too much conflict. I am live, but it's not telling me that I'm live. So I find that annoying. Typically what I have to do is I have to search up my own name. Like, it won't tell me I'm live until way, after I'm already been live. Let's see here. There he is. Not Kickstarter call to action. Hi, Lucas Maker. There he is. Not Kickstarter call to action. Hi, Lucas Maker. Fascinating. So there's Lucas. There's me. Stuff is happening. If he's still here. I don't know. I know I'm watching from my phone. Typically I just turn the sound down. But nothing is happening on my computer. So we're just trying to make sure everything's flowing. It does seem to be paused on there. So what if we don't use OBS, which I like using OBS because I've got the 2 camera setup here, so I can really do my magic if I need to. Oh wait, this is the wrong book. Oh, here we go. There we go. That's the right one. And if you just need a little bit of color, you just hit it a couple of times. You know what that does? Hurts. But it also helps because, color. Anywho, so I like that one. So I just want to talk a little bit about some new stuff that I've gotten, stuff that we've done on the channel, things that I want to start doing moving forward. Looks like we're back in action. Things are happening. Things are happening. Hopefully they don't freeze up again, because that's really what we're trying to figure out. Is even before. Maybe I've got to change my frame. Oh. I suppose I could just say it, but it keeps pausing on me. So I'm actually typing it in here so that you get it faster. Because it showed up on here, but not on mine. Am I on two different lives right now? No, it's the same one. Because my phone is actually further. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so it took a little bit for it to show up. So basically what I do is, if somebody shows up, I just work with them to figure out how to correct it. Settings, what might actually be happening is my OBS might be too high. So I might actually have to change the settings for OBS in order to have a smoother stream. This happens from time to time. No, I definitely want the output. Here we go. So typically what I'll do is I'll change my bitrate. Sometimes that helps. See, because I'm showing pretty good on here, but there's usually a 10-second delay at best. If it's more than that, if it's like 20, which I've had it be like 20 or 30, then I know that there's definitely something wrong. Maybe bitrate. That's audio bitrate. I think that's the wrong one. Audio is usually fine. Let's go ahead and change this to 1600 just to try that out. I accidentally pushed OK and I didn't mean to, but that does happen. I said keep, I meant need to do. I don't know why I said keep. Maybe autocorrect or something. Technical details, yes. Okay, so OBS is running smoothly, obviously, because that's what it's supposed to be doing. As far as the YouTube is not receiving enough video. So that's what we're working on right now. Anybody who's joining and take a look to see what we're doing live practice. We're basically just trying to get ourselves ready for doing our lives later on. Basically for the purpose of making sure that there's no technical issues. And here's why. For anybody who's watching, basically a couple of months ago when I was doing lives, I was doing them maybe every like once a week, maybe not that many, but I started doing them again. And when I went back to watch them, I realized there's no material here. It's just it's all stuttery. So something got mixed up in my settings. I just want to make sure that I go back and correct that so that I can make sure that you guys are getting smooth content. Now, my internet shouldn't necessarily be an issue in this case. I think it's coming down to my laptop probably, and just the settings that I have for OBS. So we're just going to play around with them until we can figure out where we need to be consistent. That's the important thing. Been uploading videos every day. I'm glad that people are watching those. We'll play around with it just to get an idea of what's going on here. If that's even working, what I'm doing. I'm changing the bit rate. We've got some cards here today. We can do card tricks. We can do anything really. So the segment that I do is live practice. So it's live practice because it's pretty much live for everything. So we're practicing our technical skills. We're trying to figure out how to make things work a little bit better, doing this, doing that, changing stuff up, camera work, things like that. Then we're doing practice for practicing performance. So really getting into performing these tricks and that kind of stuff. And then live practice because we have books. We have a bunch of books. We just read them and then we practice on here. And then if you guys want to learn how to do it, you're learning from the source material. I'm just interpreting it. And so that's just a good way for you to learn some magic. And if you want to pick up some books, go ahead and do that. And then I don't necessarily, I do a little bit of magic theory in live practice. It's just more of only in terms of the trick itself. Because if we go down that rabbit hole, we don't want to do that. I probably will. I could do that. Normally I have my brother jump on just to help me out and stuff. But I think what I'm looking for feedback. I'll just give him a message right now just to see if he's available. Basically, just to make sure that everything's running smoothly, and we can talk, we can chat if there's anything you want, if you're interested in, curious about, just kind of hang out, stuff like that. There we go. So send him a message. Basically, just to make sure that everything's running smoothly, and we can talk, we can chat if there's anything you want, if you're interested. It's really interesting that about, just kind of hang out, stuff like that. So what I'm curious about here is that things are showing up on this chat that aren't showing up on this chat right away. So in fact, most of the only ones that's showing up on my chat is the Lucas, is the hi. And then you've commented a couple of other times, and I responded on there, but not showing up on mine. And that's kind of where I want to. Oh, there they are. Okay, good deal. So now I think we've got it. We've got that figured out. I think things are running okay. It's telling me on here that it's not, though, and so that kind of bothers me. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering, which I'm not really sure. I mean, this is the kind of stuff that we're trying to fix, Good stuff, good stuff. But either way, thanks for stopping by, Lucas. We'll if it's running smoothly, maybe we'll try 1200, and then we'll go from there. Because if 1200's good, then that's good, and we'll go from there. I don't know how bad